Hi guys, it's Max here from dartsreviews.tv in association with dartsplanet.tv. We have got some Winmau player darts for you today. We've got the Joe Cullen Pro Series. This is an interesting dart. It's actually an 85% tungsten dart, so it's not an 80 where they usually sort of drop down to. They've given you some more tungsten content, but saving down on price and everything by not going up to 90. So an interesting dart. And it looks quite interesting as well. It's quite vibrant with that black and red. But what I think we'll do is we'll head on over to the table and we'll have a closer look. We're over at the table and we got the Winmau Joe Cullen Pro Series darts. Quite interesting sort of like image there of Joe Cullen. We've got the window there showing the stems. We've got the 23 gram and obviously the window showing the barrels in the Winmau point holder. Over on the back, we got some information there about Joe. Obviously, we got the usual sort of like stuff they put on, where it's the tungsten content, which is 85%. They're precision engineered, onyx coating, and match weighted to 0.05 grams. Got a lovely image of him there with his signature, Winmau logo, and safety information. So let's open them up, have a close look at the darts. Comes in this black EVA foam insert with the etched in Winmau logo. We've got the JC flights there. We've got the Pro Force stems, and obviously the three barrels in the Winmau point protector. Let's get one out, have a closer look. Starting at the front, we've got a standard black coated point, adding some more grip into the board than the standard. We have a tapered conical nose, but it has the rings and the grooves all the way in. And then we have a slightly parallel section before going into a mid scallop, and then a bit more of a parallel ring section and a slight taper at the back with the etched in gold Winmau logo. Really striking black and red. The rings starting from the front section here are quite square cut. The grooves are really deep, so lots of grip area there. The mid section with the scallop, each of the rings are slightly rounded, the grooves are slightly rounded inside, but the rings themselves they are square cut, but I think because of the red infill, it brings it up quite level, so it's not catching at all. So it is more of the scallop area with a bit more of a grip. And then we've got more of the ring grip at the back that's got the square cut, quite deep grooves. Nice centre weighted sort of dart. Plenty of grip zones, whether you're a rear, mid, or front grip. I think the scallop's quite good. It gives a nice reference point and a good push point as well. Measurements on this is the 23 gram version. At the widest point is 6.93 millimeters and the length of the barrel is 50.8. Obviously, the colour scheme is quite similar to his other dart, but being the 85% Tungsten Pro Series, it is a bit wider. It's very much a different grip to what he usually throws, but I think it's a good starting point for quite a few people. What I think we'll do, we'll go and head on over to the board and we'll have a couple of throws and we'll break it down a bit now. We're over in the dark room and we got the Joe Cullen Pro Series dart. Quite interesting. This is an 85% tungsten. It's not an 80, it's not a 90, it's dead smack in the middle. So it's going to be interesting to see the difference between them, really. Little bit of a long stem, might take a little bit of getting used to, but we'll see. I'm going to have a couple of practice throws and then we'll go into our practice routine. So let's see how we get on. Well, at least it's starting off straight. Oh, a nice steady ton to start. A little bit of a dip with that third dart. And an 81. I can definitely feel the difference. They are a little bit thicker than usual. But yeah, I think they're going alright. The grip feels nice. I'm getting a clean release. So let's go straight into our 201 practice routine. Game on. Oh, Is that in? Oh, a nice steady ton. Leaves us 101. That's nice and good. Getting a clean release. They're going in at a nice angle. And there we go in 3 darts. A little bit of a wobble through the air, but they went okay. 6 darts in all. More than happy to get that in 6 darts. They do feel a little bit thicker, especially for the weight, because they feel sort of a little bit light. But I think changing up the setup, having a bit more time with it, definitely fly okay. But they were a nice clean release, and I wasn't catching or anything. So yeah, let's go have a final thought. Well, I think I done fantastic. A nice steady ton and a 101 finish, doing it in 6 darts. The dart itself felt really, really comfortable. It is a little bit wider than I thought it might have been. It's an 85% tungsten, so it is going to be wider than the standard 90 or 95%. It was just under 7 mil sort of thing, but it was comfortable enough to throw, and I couldn't feel the heft too much, especially when I was holding in that sort of like red scallop sort of section. I'm going to give it a grip rating of 2. Mainly because of the scallop, really. The grooves and the rings weren't that square cut, so they weren't catching or anything, but it gave me enough of a sort of like push point and control to get it quite consistent. The weights that this come in is 23 and 25 gram, so a little bit on the heavier side. It's not going down to the lighter ones, but obviously being an 85% tungsten, it is going to be a little bit heftier than, like I said, the higher tungsten content. But with that, obviously the price point on this is absolutely fantastic, especially as it's a player dart. It's only £39.95. This could be an ideal dart for somebody starting out or a youngster or something like that, because a lot of people would like to get players darts, but if they haven't tried them and stuff like that, they do sort of and ah over the price. But at this price point, I think that's absolutely fantastic, especially when it's very, very close to the 90% tungsten where you could be paying more anyway. If you agree or disagree, or you've got any questions or anything, head on down into the comment section and let us know. I'll try and get back to you. I have been a little bit absent-minded and a little bit busy, but now I've got some time on my hands. I am getting through a backlog of your messages. Make sure you head on over to dartsreviews.tv and dartsplanet.tv. Something for everyone on there, like competitions, articles, and obviously reviews. And it could be something that you sort of like checking out from the past that you've sort of like forgotten about, or it could be a set of darts or something that you were interested in, and check it out because there could be a review that helps you out. Make sure you tick subscribe and hit the notification bell. Lots of stuff coming up in the future, especially darts, but we do other things as well, like cases, dart boards, even floor mats and t-shirts. So something for everyone, and hopefully it's something you're looking forward to. And on that note, hopefully you'll come back, check us out again soon. Bye.